Karate is one of the most well-known and well-recognized types of martial arts practiced worldwide. There are many things about karate that most people are unaware of, even though everyone appears to know at least one person who has attended a karate lesson at some point in their lives. Here are some intriguing details about this well-known martial art that you should be aware of. A martial technique called karate was created in the Ryukyu Kingdom. Under the influence of Chinese martial arts, particularly Fujin White Crane, it evolved from the native Ryukyuan martial arts. The majority of modern karate methods involve striking, including punching, kicking, knee and elbow strikes, as well as knife, spear, and palm heel strikes. Grappling, throws, joint locks, restraints, and vital point strikes are also taught historically and in some modern styles. A karateka is a person who does karate. Karate can be practiced as a martial art, a means of self-defense, or as a sport of fighting. The focus of traditional karate is on personal growth. The psychological components of a proper kokoro, attitude, such as tenacity, bravery, virtue, and leadership abilities, are stressed in modern Japanese-style training. Sport karate emphasizes competition and physical activity. In some forms of karate, practicing with weapons is crucial. Training in karate is typically broken down into kihan, fundamentals, kata, forms, and kumite, competition, sparring. Kihan, which meaning fundamentals, refers to the building elements of the style stances, strikes, punches, kicks, and blocks. Different karate styles emphasize kihan differently. This usually involves a group of karate practitioners practicing a technique or a series of techniques in unison. Kihan can also be planned exercises done in pairs or small groups. Kata literally translates as form or model. A systematic series of movements known as kata are used to portray different offensive and defense postures. These positions are based on hypothetical battle scenarios. The demonstration of the applications against actual opponents is known as a bunkai. The bunkai demonstrates how to employ each stance and motion. Bunkai is an effective method for comprehending a kata. The karateka must exhibit expert performance of the required kata for that level in order to obtain an official rank. It is usual to refer to grades or ranks in Japanese. Exam requirements differ between schools. Kumite is the term for karate sparring. Literally, it denotes a union of the hands. Both as a sport and a means of learning self-defense, kumite is practiced. The degree of physical contact varies greatly during sparring. Karate full contact comes in a variety of forms. Full force techniques are used in knockdown karate, like kyokushin, to knock an opponent to the ground. Bogu kumite, or armor-based sparring, provides some safety while allowing full-power techniques. Sport kumite is free or structured with light touch or semi-contact in many international competitions run by the World Karate Federation, and points are given out by a referee. Structured kumite, yakusoku, prepared, is a kind of martial arts in which two opponents engage in a set of planned techniques, one striking and the other blocking. The final move of the form is devastating, hitosuki. The two competitors in free sparring, Jiu kumite, can choose whatever scoring method they like. The permitted maneuvers and degree of contact are primarily governed by sport or style organization policy, however they may be altered depending on the competitor's age, rank, and sex. Takedowns, sweeps, and in rare circumstances even time-limited grappling on the ground are permitted depending on the style. Free sparring takes place in a designated or barred location. The fight lasts a set amount of time, 2 to 3 minutes. Time can either continue continuously, IRIQM, or stop so that the referee can make a decision. Points are awarded in light contact or semi-contact kumite based on the following standards: good form, sporting demeanor, vigorous application, awareness/zanshin, good timing, and appropriate distance. In full contact karate kumite, the impact's outcome determines the score rather than the method's formal presentation. Hojo Undo is an additional form of training used in Okinawan karate. This makes use of uncomplicated wood and stone equipment. It is a stunning post, the makiwara. A big jar is used in the Nijirai game to practice grip strength. These additional exercises are made to improve muscular coordination, speed, strength, and endurance. Sport karate places a strong emphasis on stress reduction, power, agility, and anaerobic activity. Every practice is unique to each school and teacher. There is no weapons. Karate doesn't employ weapons, despite the fact that you've probably seen people practicing what you thought was karate with nunchucks or other kinds of weapons in movies. The term, in fact, is a fusion of two Japanese syllables, kara and te, according to Tiger Schulman's martial arts. Te signifies hand, and kara indicates empty. People that learn karate concentrate on katas rather than how to handle a weapon in practice. You can transition from one stance to another during combat by repeating these moves. This increases your ability to fight instinctively and helps you develop muscle memory. It can assist children with ADHD. According to ADHD, karate may be more advantageous for children with ADHD than team sports for a number of reasons, including the practice's strong emphasis on personal development. Kids often compare their skills to others when playing team sports. Children who struggle with ADHD, Asperger's syndrome, or other related issues may suffer the most from it. These kids can let off some of that energy while practicing karate or another martial art while still concentrating on their social, emotional, and intellectual growth in a secure setting. Karate has been around since the 17th century. The history of fighting claims that the Japanese island of Okinawa is where the origins of karate were first discovered. People allegedly mastered the art of hand-to-hand combat as a result of the samurai leaders' prohibition on firearms. The majority of karate's history was passed down orally from generation to generation rather than being recorded in writing. The technique was first described in writing in the late 1700s. According to the history of fighting, a Chinese man named Kashenku visited the island and imparted a fresh kind of kung fu. The Summer Games will contain it. Karate has been approved as an event in the Tokyo 2020 Olympics as of August 2016. Karate is one of 5 new sports that will be included in the lineup for the upcoming competition, according to the Olympic organization. Baseball and softball, skateboarding, sports climbing, and surfing are among the additional sports. 474 new athletes and 18 new events will be added as a result. Both a Kumite and a kata competition will be part of the game's karate competition. In contrast to kata competitors, who will be scored on their form, Kumite participants will spar with an opponent. Kids with ADHD benefit from karate. Learning karate is all about growing as a person. As a result, they are the ideal exercise for kids with ADHD since they provide a means for them to channel their surplus energy into something constructive and positive. It's a safe environment where you can develop socially, physically, and emotionally. Legendary karate fighters. There are 100 million karate practitioners worldwide, according to World Karate Federation statistics. One of the most popular and widely used styles of karate was created by Gichin Funakoshi, the father of modern karate. Shotokan karate is the name of his karate style. In the karate art, he was legendary. Matsumura Soken worked to spread the art and pique interest in karate among the public. He had a key role in the growth of early karate as one of the original and first Okinawan masters. Masatoshi Nakayama should also be included on the list of well-known karate practitioners. He began his training under Gichin Funakoshi himself, despite coming from a family of kenjutsu instructors. Mikio Yahara is a name that the karate enthusiasts remember with affection. Yahara was a remarkable example of the JKA's achievement and attained the 10th Dan belt level in Shotokan karate. He was the epitome of a karate master. The work is regarded as impressive art. Most people are unaware that many martial art systems have associated descriptions. Karate, for instance, is a striking art rather than a grappling art. Any form of art that is practiced standing up and forbids grappling, even if strikes are permitted on the ground, is referred to as a striking art. The psychological aspects of the discipline are emphasized in contemporary karate. In contemporary karate, students are instructed to place equal emphasis on the mental and psychological components of the art as they do on the physical components. A student should always maintain a healthy mental state and a balanced perspective. Modern classes put a lot of emphasis on this. Do you believe that karate is the right art form for you or your child now that you know everything there is to know about it? You never know. The best way to find out is to sign up for that first class and give it a shot. That was for today. Thank you for staying with us. Don't forget to like our video and subscribe to our channel.